All right, listen to this. This is my teased item. A well-known company is telling employees to delete any selfies that they have on their social media or anywhere, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Facebook. A major company, it's an airline, a major airline is telling their employees, delete this information.
The selfies? I mean, I think everybody takes a selfie if you're trying to put something on your socials.
But what is in the selfie? That is the question. What is in the selfie? So the company, major airline, they fly into Tampa. It's an international airline, but they have a flight that I think runs daily.
Is it British Airways?
It is British Airways.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. So it's British Airways, and they have told their flight attendants that you must delete any images of you in a hotel room, whether it's in the room, outside the room, whether it's in the lobby, anything to do with you at a hotel while you're on duty has to be deleted from your social media, even if it's a private account. So even if you have your account set to private and it's not public, you have to delete any images or else they're threatening to fire the flight attendants. British Airways, a bizarre new policy for flight attendants and pilots, prohibiting them from posting any photo or video taken at a layover hotel. That applies to inside the hotel, outside the hotel, the parking lot. They're even told to comb through their existing social media feeds and delete any trace of past hotel content.
Huh. Well, why?
You got to do it even if your account is set to private or you risk being fired. Why? Security. They're worried that people can figure out where the crews are staying and that it might be a security risk to pilots and flight attendants.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that big a secret what hotel the airlines use?
I mean, you see them getting on the shuttle bus or you see them at your hotel all the time, you know?
I mean, you could follow a couple of flight attendants literally to their room.
So no more getting ready with me in a TikTok video in front of the bathroom mirror in the hotel. Uniform shots in the corridor or lobby, no good. Poolside or beach selfies, nope. Those are out too. Group photos in the hotel bar, restaurant or shuttle. Even quick room view snaps showing nothing but curtains and skyline is covered by the ban. Well, listen, you've heard the stories how like online sleuths, there'll be like some picture which seems to be totally innocuous and they're trying to like find something or someone, put together a mystery, and they find the most subtle, little bitty, teensy-weensy clue in a photo, and then they can figure out where it was. Then they find like the Google Street View and the address. And I mean, you've heard those stories.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay. This is a greater safety concern for pilots and flight attendants.
Seems a little bit of overkill, doesn't it?
A little bit.
It does. However, I don't know what they're concerned with. Like, somebody tracking down a pilot at a hotel, then like drugging him, bashing him over the head, putting on his uniform, getting his ID badge.
So, like you take a picture on your cell phone.
But all the crews typically know each other. Like if a dude shows up as the captain, the crews pretty much fly together when they're doing, layovers. So they know.
Strange new pilot shows up.
Yeah, where did this strange new pilot come from?
I'm Steve the Strangler. I like pilots.
You know what? I don't know if it's. I think it'd be more like Barry the box cutter. That's what they're concerned with.
It's at the airport.
Anything else?
No, but when you take a picture on your cell phone, there's like the little geo tracker. You can always.
No. Unless if you have it on. So you can,
do you have yours on, Fester?
I didn't know I could shut it off.
No, I've got on all my photos. I have location off, so there's no embedded. Julian, you want to weigh in on this?
For what aspect? I mean, like when you post something on like Instagram, normally it's scrubbing the metadata from the picture. It's not like if somebody goes online and drags it to their desktop. There's no location attached.
I'm Android. You and Chloe are Apple. But on your photos, is there a setting that you can have like the geolocation attached?
That's within the metadata.
Right. All right. So is yours on or off?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, you have yours on?
For mine, yeah.
All right, I'm off.
Yeah, but like I take a picture and they have like a little map. I can expand the map. I can see what pictures I've taken in Tampa. I can see what pictures I've taken in Tallahassee, Atlanta, South Carolina, Michigan, out in Colorado, California. I see where all my pictures are, and whenever I took them, I can touch them and get to that grouping. But when I post those pictures, does that data transfer to the social platform?
9 times out of 10, no.
But that one time.
It depends like where you're sending that file to. Like if you're emailing the file, yes, that data is going to traveling with that picture to the recipient. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But I think they're just more they're just saying it's a safety issue.
Okay.
As far as like a security issue, that people can figure things out and maybe, I don't know, maybe kidnap a flight attendant and, replace her and.
They can use, one of the Mission Impossible masks.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
You like the video? If so, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and get more.